Hello.
We are every year at the Emmy exhibit.
I have been
FIDM.
coming to I've been coming to this for so many years. It is my one of my favorite exhibits of the year. Second only to film.
I know. And then every year, all the costumes. I feel like they outdo themselves. The shows are wonderful. How does it feel? To like represent actually.
It is a great time to be a costume designer in television. I think that there was a long time where feature film designers said, "Oh, we don't do television."
Right.
It was the lesser medium. But now the work in television is equal, if not better, than what you get to do in films. I mean, and you get to tell a story for a long time. On a film, you get to tell one story for 2 hours. On television, you get to create these characters and visit them every episode.
Yeah, what I think is great too is that categories expanded because there's so many more costumes now.
Yes.
You've got so many different categories. Talk a little bit about like having so much more of the work represented.
Well, it's great. The Costume Designer Guild has always separated the categories. Well, we did it for a few years where we had contemporary, period, and sci-fi fantasy. Because they're really different art forms and they shouldn't be compared to each other.
Yeah.
So the Television Academy now does the same where they've broken up the categories, and there really is so much great work in each category that you're getting to celebrate many more honorees.
Right.
And if you look around, it's like the type of period clothes that are done on television is comparable to film.
Yeah.
And the sci-fi shows are equal. I mean, there's so much great design work being done.
Yeah, I know, it's fantastic. And I know that you break design work, television, film and stuff. Is there one that you like better?
I'm a gypsy, so I like moving around.
Right.
I was on the Mindy project for 6 years because it was a great home, and Mindy made it so inviting you didn't want to leave. So I kept going back. But I mean, I also like the working on a film. You go in, you do it, you're done, you move on.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate them both. I left the Mindy project when we finished it, and I did another series for Mindy, and then I went and did a feature, Goosebumps, and now I'm headed to London to do a TV series for Mindy again. So I'm going back and forth. So and I love that I get to continue to play with both mediums.
Right. And then it's such a great opportunity, I think, for the students to see the clothes live, to see the actual work and stuff. Is there anything that you want to tell, like the students that might be coming to look at this exhibit?
I think that when you get to see these clothes up close and in person, you see the detail that we put in as costume designers. I think that when it's on film, it's a flash. You don't get to know what it is. But when you get to see the quality of work that we're doing in television, shows you that we really need to bring our game up, and you need to come as the most prepared costume designer to be able to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at 11/6 and series of Unfortunate Events, the shoes are custom made. The detail that was put in, it's pretty amazing what we get to do in television.
Yeah, I know. And then is there anything about the upcoming Emmy ceremony that you're excited for, or are you guys just going to celebrate all of it?
I think it's just celebrating all of it. I mean, it would be great if it was one night.
Yeah.
It's now 3 nights of it, so it's a lot of parties to go to. But it's great that we get to celebrate it, and television really is. And the thing is that we call it television, and I think we have to find a new word for it because there's also streaming shows. It's aired programs because they're not on I think the whole idea of television is gone. And I think that I think the Television Academy was very smart to do the streaming shows to be included into it. But I think that in the near future, if you make a film, whether it's on television, it's on your iPad, or it's in a feature, it's still a film. That's our future.
I know, that's great. You guys are representing it well. Congratulations on everything.
And I really love FIDM. FIDM puts this on for us. We could never, as a Costume Designers Guild, we love celebrating costume design. We could never do this. FIDM really does a beautiful job of representing us.
And I love that it's free and people can come in and get a good look
It's open to the public. I hope everybody comes to see this.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Always good to talk to you.
Likewise.